You done? You alright?
Are you done?
I'm done.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Your mustache says otherwise.
You think you're a funny guy? Why don't you try to
I
grow?
know I'm funny.
You grow a mustache, see what happens.
No
big dog.
can do. Can't do it. No, it's no shave November for some people. It's lots of shave November for Caleb because if I don't shave, it's embarrassing.
Yeah, it looks pretty.
It is
interesting.
starting to come in on the neck. Though.
We need to have a bet. Like if somebody gets something wrong, we can't shave for like a month.
No, because you look normal with.
Yeah, looks
facial
normal.
hair.
Look at this. This is
like
disgusting.
I look like somebody. Oh man. Never mind.
Crackhead.
That was about to be a joke I shouldn't say while we're live. Anyway, we are live.
NBA talk, guys.
We're talking about the NBA now. Lots of stuff happened, except not a lot of stuff happened. What are you looking at?
I thought there was somebody at the door.
Yeah, you're making me nervous. Think somebody was behind me or something.
Someone's gonna get you.
We got PSO Sports One on Twitter and Instagram.
Good.
Pointless Sports Opinions on Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Twitch TV, everything else. Type us into the Google machine. We are there.
Are we?
Yeah,
Awesome.
I think so.
Good stuff.
Shouts to all the people that have been listening, even over your Thanksgiving holiday.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
Shout out to all you guys.
You guys play that over the dinner table while you guys are eating some nice PSO sports.
Actually, I didn't do this on the last podcast, but a little teaser. Little teasing action.
I like a little teasing.
We're going to Chicago in a week.
2 weeks.
We're going to be making some content
That'll
for
be
you
good.
while we're out there.
It's gonna be interesting.
It's going to be fun. Hopefully Chase doesn't get choked out. Or me, too.
Big Dog's gonna be drinking a lot too.
Oh, yeah. Of course. What? Is Luke running away?
He's going to
You
take
pack
a
a
nice,
bag? I'm sorry. We'll do better.
He's taking a nice jog. We got our live studio audience
Oh, yeah.
here.
Hubbard's here. What
NBA.
talking about? Okay. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Do we go with this?
Sure.
All right. So, I don't know how much major news outlet coverage this has gotten, but Dwight Howard got into some. I haven't even said anything yet, and you're giggling your ass off.
Biting my tongue.
Chase is gotta employ some self-discipline here. Dwight Howard got himself into a bit of a mess. I can't even talk. Dude, I can't even talk about this. Someone tweeted that they were having sexual relations with Dwight Howard, and that someone is, how would we describe it?
Transgender.
Transgendered, okay. Not female nor male, but both. Should we not talk about this?
I don't know.
Okay. Maybe let's come
What do you
back
think
to
about it?
What do you mean, what do I think? It's crazy. It's crazy.
They had
if you go on the actual tweet, like I'm sure you can find it, just search Dwight Howard on Twitter. And you look at all the tweets attached to it, it's like a giant thread. They've got him talking to this person, and then they got she said it was his pastor or
Yeah, something weird.
but
My pastor wouldn't have done that for me.
they're like threatening the person, like telling them
Yeah.
if they go public they're gonna ruin their life or something like that. It's just
The only thing I got
some crazy some reality TV show BS. Like
the only thing I gotta say is what? What are you shaking your
I
head?
just
The only thing I gotta say about this situation is it's 2018. All right, Dwight, do whatever you want. That's fine.
I agree.
But Dwight, you can't threaten to beat people up.
Yeah.
You know, just don't do that.
Man, we're not high school bullies.
No matter who it is, you can't beat them up. You
not
can't
gonna-
beat up people.
We're not gonna get our crew and go to your house and beat you up because you're gonna go public with some stuff that I don't want to get out. No shame, Dwight Howard.
You're doing a good job running around the.
I know. No shame, Dwight Howard. All right, that's enough. I had a heart attack during that entire thing. You only said like one sentence.
I know. I did good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I was full of jokes before the pod started.
Oh, yeah. Kemba Walker.
He's been going nuts.
Yeah, put up 60 and then dropped 43 on the Celts. He put up 60 on Jimmy Butler and then 43 on the Celts. We talked about this a little bit, but is he all NBA?
It's 20 games in.
Yeah.
D Rose dropped 50 earlier.
Yeah, once.
Exactly.
One time, D Rose, yeah.
It still counts.
But Kemba has literally put the Hornets on his back.
I think he might start for the All-Star game.
Oh yeah, I think that's
high
might be a
possibility.
shoo-in, but
That's what maybe third team All-NBA.
I'm not ruling anything out at this point. If he keeps it up and like,
I hope he gets traded. Get him out of there.
I do too.
Get
He
him out
likes
of
Charlotte
Charlotte.
though.
Why?
I don't know.
They're talking
I
about
don't
Bradley.
know.
They're trying.
Who likes Charlotte?
They're trying to pick up Ric Flair
Michael
from Charlotte,
Jordan
North
apparently likes
Carolina.
Charlotte. Michael Jordan's there.
He has to.
He's tying himself to Kemba so hard.
They're trying to pick up Bradley Beal too.
Well, so is everybody.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pick up Bradley Beal for my Y team.
Really?
Yeah.
You think you want to play?
You haven't gotten that call yet.
What happened? I got it.
You're on the list of prospects.
I haven't got the call. This is bullshit. You weren't
Sorry.
saying that when I was
Sorry.
tossing it around the court.
We're having a tryout next week. You could stop by.
I'll see what I can
It's
do.
$25.
All right. I'll Venmo you it.
But is he gonna get MVP votes?
We're going too far. This is where Chase has to calm everybody down because this is what we did beginning of the NFL season with everything, and this is what I got to do now. Calm down, wait for consistency, wait till after the All-Star break, and then we can start talking about MVP votes. Mm-hmm. Giannis Antetokounmpo was literally got all the first place votes after 1 week of last year's NBA season.
Yep, you're right.
He was the greatest player of all time.
Well, the thing is, they're not that good. The Hornets.
Also bad.
They might not even make the playoffs in there in the East. So we'll see what
Yeah.
their outlook is.
If he gets traded to a good team, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But their outlook, like Malik Monk's been solid. He made like 7 threes the other day. He looks like he used his rookie year as a rookie year, and he's really built off of it. Miles Bridges, he's a beast.
He's looking good.
He's an athletic freak. Looks like he's going to be able to play in the league.
He's in one of my top 5 NBA draft picks.
Yeah, I really like him. And he probably isn't even, he might not even be in the top 10 rookies.
No.
That's how good this class has been so far this year.
Yeah.
LeBron goes for 32, 14, and 7 in his return to Cleveland.
That they almost lost.
Yeah, they barely won. Cleveland is, they've shown some juice in the last week. They gave it to Harden and the Rockets. Colin Sexton put up like 30 in that game. He likes the mid-range jumper. He hits that pull-up mid-range. I don't know if that's gonna last. He's like the only guy that does that now. He literally will size you up.
Besides Tatum.
Pull up a mid-range jumper. Yeah, but even those are like turnarounds. Like he starts to back down and stuff. So he's looked solid after all the Cavs vets said he couldn't play. J.R. Smith isn't with the team anymore.
Yeah,
That's interesting. He wants to get traded or bought out.
Said it would hurt his
Somebody's
leg.
gonna trade for that moron.
You see what he said? Hurt my legacy if I stayed in Cleveland.
Oh, Christ.
JR, what the hell's your
legacy of
legacy?
J.R. Smith.
Your legacy's Hennessy.
Yeah, pot.
Yeah.
Carl Towns, big boy game, 35-22, 6 assists.
He's been doing good since Jimmy got.
Yeah, I know.
Traded.
He hated it. He hated playing with Jimmy. He didn't like Jimmy.
Jimmy was a bully.
Yeah, he didn't like it, man.
I don't blame him.
Wasn't a fan of that.
Now they just need to deal Wiggins and start over.
Maybe, yeah. You can't deal Wiggins, though. We talked about this.
I know.
His contract's too bad, and he's not that good. So they need to make him shoot jumpers, or make him make jumpers, really.
It's hard to do.
Are they a playoff team?
Who?
The Timberwolves? I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. But you see, like the
Maybe a
teams,
9 or a 10 seed.
you see the teams at the top of the West now, and you're not ruling anything out.
Yeah.
We'll get there in a minute. But Jimmy Butler hit another game winner. This time against the Nets. Had 34 and 12, game-winning 3 from the wing, the Kyrie wing, where he's taken it over now. He's hit 2 game winners from there. But Embiid had 32 and 12 in the same game, basically identical stat line. Simmons had a good game as well, and he went up against D'Angelo Russell, who had 38, 8, and 8. That dude's been good.
Crazy game.
I bet you the Lakers are wishing they didn't trade him. You know why the Lakers had to trade him?
Because of the whole Izzy Azalea thing, right?
No.
I thought that's what it was.
No, they had to trade him because they were trying to unload Moskov, and that's the only way they could do it.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Because that's where he went after the Lakers.
Fat contract
Yeah,
again.
that's what you have to do. You have to trade guys with insane upside to get rid of big contracts like that, which sucks balls.
That sucks really bad.
Spencer Dinwiddie actually also had a really good
Remember
game.
when I didn't know where he
30 off the
played?
bench. Yeah,
I remember that.
he was he was on the Pistons. I can't remember where he got drafted, but he was not like a high draft capital guy. And now he's been like pretty freaking good for the Nets.
The Nets got a lot of dudes that are showing up.
And the thing is, like, he was good last year too. So he might be like a solid player. If he could shoot, a solid bench guy. I'm not saying he's anything special, but if he's going to come off your bench and score, 12 points for a contender, yeah, I'll take it. But what do we think of D'Angelo Russell? Just give me 20 seconds on D'Angelo Russell.
I think he's a really good player. He's got a good shot, and I think his maturity has gone way far up from the Lakers days with all the crap that surrounded it. And I think it's good that he's in a smaller market that's not LA. That way he can grow a little more.
Yeah, he's not really in the spotlight either anymore.
Exactly, that helps him.
He's in the bastard brother of the Knicks. He's on the Nets. So
yeah, whenever you get drafted by the Lakers, you're
right. No matter how good you are,
especially that high of a draft back.
But yeah, he's been solid. The Sixers again are frightening. They're hitting these game winners because these games are close.
Yeah.
But guess what? Good teams win games like that.
Exactly. That's a good team.
They're really scary. Jimmy Butler's he fits right in with those guys with the attitude and play style and everything.
Yeah, douchebags.
Yeah. He
fits right in.
He fits right in. The Celtics are 10-10. The Boston Celtics are 10-10. They play the Pelicans either tonight or tomorrow. I believe it's tonight. We're recording this on a Monday afternoon. The Pelicans are also 10-10, so that's good. What's going on? Simple question. What's going on?
It just seems like they're doing a lot of individual ball stuff with like Tatum, Kyrie. If you look at their stat sheets, their guys are performing. They're putting up good stats, but they're losing games. It's weird. I don't know how to, I guess, spread the ball around. They're not playing like whenever everybody went down last season. That team had heart. They knew they were underdogs. And they took the Cavs to 7 games.
The Kyrie, Tatum, Brown, their starting five is like one of the worst 5-man lineups in the league.
Really?
As far as net rating goes.
Jeez.
I think it ranked among starters or something like that. It hasn't
Gordon's still trying to get his feet under him.
Gordon hasn't been good. I'm kind of why Brad hasn't really figured this out yet.
No.
I don't know why. We are 20 games in. We're literally a quarter
President
of the way.
Brad's not looking too hot.
Quarter of the way through the season. So, I have faith that they'll figure it out. But 10 games already, it's going to be hard to get to 60 where I thought you could get. So, I don't know. We'll see. Marcus Smart he had a bunch of quotes about their toughness and stuff the other day. What? He had a bunch of quotes about their toughness. He's saying they're not forcing their will upon people. And that's what Bill Simmons was talking about, too, in one of his podcasts. He said there's really not a lot of energy in that starting 5-man line.
And that's all they had last season was energy. They beat you with hustle.
Whether it was Rozier, Smart, Marcus Morris, those guys don't start. And sometimes you need that energy. You need that adrenaline shot in the middle of a game where Marcus Smart dives on the ground and gets a loose ball or Russell's a rebound away from a big man or something like that, and you're off and running. Then you get a big dunk. So I don't know. I don't know what their problem is. Hopefully they figure it out.
Hopefully.
Yeah. As of today, like I said, Monday, November 6th, the Clippers are number 1 in the West. Followed closely by the Grizzlies.
What in the hot hell?
And the Warriors are in the mix too. You know who is not in the mix? The Rockets, who are 9-9. They're in 10th. And the Spurs are 9-10, who are in 12th. Yeah.
What the hell?
Just how we predicted everything was going to go.
Thanks. I called it from the get-go.
Clippers' 2 best players, Montrezl Harrell and Tobias Harris. Not even talking about Lou Williams. So
Tobias has always been underrated.
I was going to ask
that dude can perform. I see in Detroit he was performing. Whenever the Clippers picked him up, he's a good player. He's a really good player.
I was going to ask you. His numbers are 21.5 rebounds, 21.5 points, 8.7 rebounds. He's shooting 52% from the field and 42% from 3.
Jeez,
that's an all-star. That's an all-star.
In the West, maybe as a reserve.
He has to be an all-star.
Maybe.
He's got to be.
Maybe.
This team isn't star-studded at all.
If they keep that high seed.
He's got them 5 games above 500, and I agree it's going to be hard to make it in the West, but
Tobias and Boban, man, the super combination.
It's more Tobias and Montrezl Harrell.
They're best friends though.
Montrezl Harrell's he's averaging 16 and 7. He's
a
awesome.
hustle guy too.
Yeah, he's been awesome.
I like him. A lot of effort.
He's putting in his fair share of 20 and 10 games. He's been really good. They're really fun to watch.
Yeah, they're a good team.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has also been really good. He's been really fun to watch too.
I only watched him whenever Boban would go out there, but yeah.
Yeah, Boban. He's there doing standing dunks and stuff.
That's right.
So yeah, if you haven't watched your fair share of Clippers, go watch. They're pretty good. The Grizzlies though, 12 and 7. I wouldn't be shocked if they stayed above 500 and made like a 6, 7, 8 seed in the playoffs because they have talent. But I feel like they're gonna get hurt.
This sucks for
Why?
the league.
Why?
Because I wanted Mark to get dealt. I wanted them to blow up this
think they
team,
still
and then they
will.
can give Memphis back to Seattle because nobody cares about Memphis.
It's still not gonna last very long. All those guys are old and they're out of their prime. They're not gonna win a
True.
title. They know
No,
that.
yeah.
So I mean,
Blow them up.
They got Jaren Jackson Jr., who's also having a great season.
Javon Carter.
Yeah, he's been mostly in the D League, but
Yeah.
Jaren Jackson Jr. has been great for them. He had like 7 blocks the other day.
He's a good player. If he stays out of foul trouble, he's good.
Awesome. He's like he's going to be a pretty elite 3D guy. Like we're talking like 6'10". Like he's going to be able to dunk the ball too. So
Yeah.
he's been pretty good. But yeah, that's your Western Conference Finals
Lord.
standing update. All these
Oh
teams
my
are.
God. This is league parity right here.
Yeah, unfortunately, league parity sucks.
It's stupid.
Yeah, that's a big myth. Big news out of the 76ers camp is they say Fultz is no longer a part of their long-term plans.
Oh, look at that.
What do you do with Fultz?
I don't know. Like I said, give up on him.
He's not
done.
playing.
He's done.
But what do you do?
The dude's playing hot potato trying to figure out a free throw shot.
Yeah.
How old is he? 20?
I don't know. It's his second year.
20?
Yeah, sure.
Probably 20 years old.
Probably.
And the dude
done.
doesn't know how to shoot a free throw. He's the first overall pick in the draft.
Man.
I said this on that last podcast. I said you can't keep going with this. If you're better with this guy off the floor, I don't care. You're all about if you invest in him, you got to stick with him. I'm all about
it. No, not if you're good. If you're good, don't keep throwing this guy out there. Like they are good. No, don't do that. That's dumb. Don't jeopardize your team's. Don't do that because they can make the finals.
Yeah, easily. But especially in the East.
If your team's bad, then I mean, yeah, throw him out there.
You're better with McConnell. McConnell's a hustle guy. That's not that Markelle was the first overall pick. He's kind of that star-studded, starstruck kind of dude. McConnell's just out there trying to get a job.
Draft.